Did you at any point feel defeated in that process as you were undergoing that learning and acquiring the language?
Absolutely. I remember my junior year, I was taking this algorithm class, and
Mm.
it was so much English and it was so much theory. And I just was so afraid to lose this class. I became like my imposter syndrome became so real. I literally was thinking about going to drop my major. And I remember crying in the hallway. It's like, I don't know, I can't do this. This is too much. It's so much challenge. And I remember my friends said, Betty, we got this. We are a team. We can do this. And in college is when I really understood the value of teamwork because I didn't know they could help me with, and what they didn't know, I helped them with. And that partnership, that holding hand from each other, when we sat down and we graduated with our bachelor's degrees, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, we were so proud of ourselves because we did it. And if it wasn't for my friends during that time, that I felt that home because I was able to speak Spanish and I still kind of like they helped me with the English. Um, I graduated in 4 years and a half, and I still don't know how I did it, but I did it, and they helped me, and I helped them, and that sense of community, it was amazing. I also joined the Latin American Engineering Association. It was a chapter of the SHEP, and it was just another way that I was learning about leadership. How can I be a better version of myself? How can I help those that were coming, you know, from other countries, the ones that are here that didn't understand college. And it was such a great experience. College was a magical time for me, absolutely. But it was about my perception, right? I didn't take the things that were holding me back as an obstacle for me to drop out of college. I took it as I have a difficulty. I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to be strong about it. And I need to figure out a solution because I know when there's a will, there's a way.
Oh my goodness, this is such a story of resilience because in there you just kind of gave a simple formula where you're basically saying to whoever's listening here that, hey, it doesn't mean you won't come to these moments where all these difficulties are going to come. But hey, if you got to cry, if you got to do whatever, but snap out of it and then come on with a plan of how you're going to move forward. And I think that that's an important message, right? That speaks to how you've been able to attain also your focus and own professional development and growth, and hopefully any of the new viewers or young women listening can realize that you do give yourself the permission to have that moment of pain and sadness and all that, but to also lean into a community, to build that community, because you basically are sharing how you kind of build that with alike groups of friends, and you supported each other, so there were people you could lean on to in that moment, right, when you felt like you needed somebody to talk to. um and I'm just recapping because I think it's really important for people to not lose the essence of why even this matters when we're talking about Latinas, when we're talking about defeating the odds, or people who are from different cultural backgrounds, because this could happen to anyone else, whether you're Latina or not. Now, what was one defining moment in your life, when you realize, you know what, I have all these skills and I want to start my own tech company?